It's September in Toronto, which means it's officially TIFF time, the festival marking its 50th year with the red carpets rolled out, the stars are arriving, and this year more than 290 films are on the slate. Fittingly, opening night paid tribute to one of Canada's comedy icons, the late, great John Candy. Anxiety is high amongst tens of thousands of Air Canada travelers, with the airline already canceling dozens of flights. That number is expected to jump to 500 cancellations tomorrow ahead of a possible full work stoppage come Saturday. And if that happens, roughly 130,000 passengers are expected to be impacted each day. Faiza, that's right. With just hours remaining before a potential work stoppage and no agreement in sight between CUPE, that's the union representing more than 10,000 flight attendants in Air Canada, the airline is now reporting a significant increase in cancellations. As of 12:58 Saturday morning, more than 10,000 Air Canada flight attendants have officially walked off the job, triggering a nationwide strike. Alan, it was just a terrifying wake-up call for this quiet Georgetown neighborhood after a massive house fire erupted right before dawn, completely gutting one home and damaging two others here on Arbor Glen Drive. Just take a look at the damage. But thanks to the heroic efforts of some neighbors on the street, there were no fatalities or serious injuries reported. A tragic discovery here at Scarborough Town Centre, where a man believed to be in his 20s was found dead from a gunshot wound inside the mall's washroom. Danielle's parents are still trying to make sense of the tragedy that unfolded here at Scarborough Town Centre last week when their son was fatally shot. Amid the heartbreak, they took a moment to share with us who Daniel was and what he meant to the family and community. Toronto police are calling it an unprovoked attack that has claimed the life of a woman in her 70s. Investigators say the elderly woman was fatally stabbed while loading her groceries here in this North York Plaza. Cynthia, that's right. Good evening. And I'm here on Church Street, where one of Pride Toronto's most significant events, like you mentioned, the annual Trans March, will kick off at 7 p.m. And while there is a sense of joy, love, and community here, organizers of the march tell me that this year's march will be a powerful reminder of the ongoing fight for dignity their community continues to face. So picture this, you're walking home from work and you notice a suspicious vehicle circling the block. You might not find it urgent enough to make a 911 call, but think it's still worth reporting. Well, Toronto police have launched a new 3-digit number for exactly that. Alan, that's right. Get ready to taste your way through Toronto with the return of Summerlicious. I'm already taking advantage of these deals. I've ordered my Summerlicious dinner. I have my mocktail right here. But Mayor Olivia Chow was also here earlier to kick off the annual summer staple. And she says this year it's not just about the celebration of food, but it's also celebrating the local community and local businesses. Have a listen. Melissa, I have to say, a big sigh of relief and excitement amongst Leafs fans tonight after the Bucks managed to win against the Florida Panthers. Now, going into the game, there was a lot of anxiety, nervousness, and rightfully so because they had everything to lose, but it wasn't until Austin Matthews scored for the first time since round 2, and fans could not be happier. Let's have a listen. Cynthia, they're truly unreal. So preparations are currently underway for the showcase. Right now, there are several mask bands putting the final touches on their dazzling costumes that they've been working on all year long. So you can imagine the anticipation is definitely high. So the event officially kicks off at 7 p.m. and we'll be here all night long taking in these magical costumes, and we'll have more at City News at 11. Back to you, Sin.
And they really are magical. Thanks, Jazan.
The Michelin Guide has once again awarded its prestigious stars and designations, recognizing top culinary talent here in Toronto and beyond. And this year, it was Toronto's very own Akin being the only new addition to the one-star category, while restaurant Pearl Morissette climbed higher in the rankings. This year, Michelin Guide is marking its 125th year at Liberty Grand. Jazan Grewal, City News. You have anything to say? You don't talk, right?